Good morning, everybody. All right. Of course, we're going to give everybody just a moment here to get ready. And we'll go ahead and get to it, guys. Pretty excited about today. Probably didn't sound it. No, screw everybody. All right, it's just me and you. Let's hop on a private call. Morning, Joseph. You're in the Midwest. I've been up since Friday waiting to hear my Good morning, Georgie. Oh, you're in Pennsylvania? Okay, cool. Alright, so you're on the East Coast too. I used to, obviously I lived on the West Coast when we started this, so. Ivy is high. Yeah, let's do this, man. I don't even want to show you guys, but I'm sure you guys have already looked at Zoom this morning. And so far, so good. Let me pull this back up real quick. Now, it needs to maintain these highs. Now, without looking, you see this downtrend that we have, a little 5-minute here. So what happened is we've actually gapped up above that, and we're holding this downtrend, or this resistance turned support now. So think of this as almost like a little bit of consolidation, just kind of wonky here, but the pressure is there. It gapped up all the way to 362.65. Now the good thing, right, about this is we'll know whether or not we'll be needing to cut pretty much immediately. One thing that I wouldn't even say fearful of, was that we were going to end up making some type of reversal pattern. And obviously you can't tell if there's a reversal pattern here. There is none, because this is all pre-market movement. But it does still look good to me, especially that it's going to open up at yesterday's close. That means that there's no gap to fill. So we could actually let this run and take right off with the target of 364 today. Yeah, looks pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with the strike prices that we got. I think that obviously a lot of you guys who took this trade would be in the money. So good morning, Justin. All right, so Roku over 410 with Manny. Shop over 1480. The shop looked great yesterday. Amazon, yeah, nice, man. Looks like a good playlist. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get to it. Let me tag everybody one more time, give everybody a chance to hop on. Oops, 1 second. Alright, looks like we got pretty much everybody on live here. We're going to go ahead and get to it. Alright, so just to start off the morning, 1 second here. No, it's too late, never mind. Alright, let me throw this up real quick. Okay, alrighty, so let's go ahead and get to it. So right off the bat, just gonna go over these top headlines as always, our top news as well as our major ETFs, what futures are doing, my watch list, and then we'll go from there. So, United States to unveil 26 billion opioid settlement with drug distributors Johnson & Johnson. The U.S. State Attorneys General are expected this week to unveil a $26 billion settlement resolving claims that the three major drug distributors and drug maker Johnson & Johnson have fueled a nationwide opioid epidemic. People familiar with the matter said. How Diddy's government relations right now team navigated migrating regulators until IPO dust-up. So Diddy successfully navigated China's regulatory thicket for years, but the ride-hailing giant's 2,000-plus government affairs team reliance on personal contacts with officials and left it partly exposed to shock crackdown by Beijing. Of course, Jeff Bezos is set to go into space today in his Blue Origin weird looking spaceship. But he is also trying to break into the new era of private space travel. So let's see here. Futures tracking Wall Street. Main indexes rose following a sharp sell-off in previous session, and as that's to be expected, there's always usually a bounce that comes after major downside like that. Excuse me. But European stocks pretty much held steady, helped by a handful of positive corporate earnings and production updates from miners. Sorry guys, my sinuses today. Alright, Japan's market fell in a 6-month low, tracking a broad sell-off on Wall Street as concerns grew that the rising coronavirus cases globally, if you guys remember what I said last week, that is kind of what I was really thinking that, and it's not that I want that to happen, but you kind of feel this like right when nobody's talking about it, it's just this country has COVID. Whoops. Well, eventually that's going to make its way and start spreading, and so that's like when the first time the Delta variant popped out. You know, they're saying it's 98% effective against this Delta variant, but it's going to affect because we can't afford shutdowns. We can't afford things like that, so the market is going to react accordingly. So gold prices have firmed and the dollar was little changed. Oil edged up as tight physical market offset some concerns about the impact of demand on rising COVID-19 infections and higher OPEC plus supply. Building permits and housing numbers are expected, or actually have already come out. And I believe that building permits are down. Housing market's up, but the building permits were lower than expected. We can go over that relatively soon here. So a couple of stocks to watch according to these headlines here, and I'm just going to scrape over a few of these here. IBM, I actually really like the way that they moved in after hours on their earnings. They did wick down, but they eventually bounced back up, and so in my opinion, that it could end up being a decent play to the upside. What I'm watching here for IWM, and we can go here to the daily. As you can see, nice pop up here on IWM. But if you take a look here, we were in a very steady downtrend, and not even without even retesting a resistance. So we have hit a considerable low, but we also had a really large gap to fill, and we're technically flirting with that gap. So I'm going to stay away from it until it ends up breaking this smaller time frame downtrend. And I may play it at that point, but with a massive gap like that, mostly going to stay away. 1 second, guys. I see. Hold on one second, guys. Somebody was giving me a call. I just wanted to make sure from the Discord, so I want to make sure I don't miss them. Oh, all good. Just want to make sure, man. I didn't miss you. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Snee. Am I sharing live stream? I haven't pulled my screen up yet. Sorry, I'm just reading those messages. I will though. Okay. But let's keep it moving here, guys. So we do not have any delay. So let's see here. Of course, NVIDIA finished with, or has implemented its split. So we can go ahead and take a look at that together. What a dump! If you would have played puts, they would have been a thing. I'm just kidding. There's so many people that when Tesla split, they were like, all you have to do is buy puts. I was like, no, that's not how that works. But here in pre-market, of course, NVIDIA is trading at this new 186 level. I'll be interested to see how this moves today and how contracts move. Of course, this data is going to need to update and reconnect here. It's so crazy to see NVIDIA at such a crazy low, but I think it actually may bounce. I think NVIDIA may pop. It fell all the way into the split, and even at that time of the split was oversold. So there is a potential we see NVIDIA push up here today. It is on my watch list, and I will be watching it. Obviously, it's starting at a new low. So it's just going to be really a matter of evaluating price action, watching the tape, and looking for that break. So here in pre-market, now again, we'll evaluate the trend. I'll wait for a couple minutes to see where it's actually going to go. I may end up relying on my EMAs here for potential targets. So, but anyway, so as well as that, I'm going to go ahead and go over the major ETFs before we go any further. So Zoom, I made it pretty clear, or not Zoom, SPY. I made it pretty clear my opinions on what SPY could potentially see going into today. And we do have a gap, and I expressed my concern for a gap up and said that this level right here, which we've kind of held above, I could kind of probably move that up a little bit. It seems like that level is at 427. 427.25 is where we've gapped up to, and we appear to have already filled the gap. That's always a good sign. Usually when a stock falls on a gap and it fills its gap to the upside in pre-market, that's a sign for me to potentially take it to the downside. And in this case, we've already gapped up and filled our gap to the upside. That's not to say anywhere below 425.50 that SPY won't make new lows. We did break this downtrend, as I said before, but again, I just want to make sure that we clear 427.50 before we make any sudden movements. The target today would obviously be the potential for the gap fill all the way to 431.35. So it could take between today and tomorrow to potentially fill that gap, but that would allow some stocks to recover and potentially have start merging into a green week, which we have the anticipation for earnings coming soon. Of course, next week is a busy week. Excuse me. So that's going to have, that's actually what I'm most curious to see, is when that earnings sentiment will take over. So I will be watching SPY, of course, below that 42.50 level, 42.35, but above that 427.35 level, we could watch it for a potential rise to that potential gap fill there, starting at 430. So And that's on SPY right here. If you take a peep out here to the daily, one thing that I pointed out last night, and I really think it's super important for those of you to take a look at here as well. So as you can see on SPY, I have all these little arrows up, and the reason why I have those arrows, one second, is because as you can notice, or as you notice, the 50-day EMA, which is represented by the purple line, is holding or has been a bounce zone for SPY many times. What's wrong, Sushi? Oh, you sent that a minute ago. Sorry about that. But anyway, so as you can see, boom, multiple bounces off of this 50-day EMA, and even yesterday showing high volume bounce, not quite finishing the day bullish, but if we look at where we're gapped up right now, we are currently gapped up above yesterday's high, right in that level right here. So if we go to the 4-hour, we can get a better look. That's kind of what we're working with now. Now, anywhere below 424.78, I think we're back into the hurt locker zone and we continue to fall. Otherwise, I do believe that we could break that this level here on SPY and start trending up towards that 430.44, and then potentially that gap fill that's here on the daily and 4-hour as well. So as far as the Qs are concerned, so I expressed my my concern for the Qs, and that obviously still stands, because here in pre-market, I'm not really a fan of the price action that we're getting at the moment. And with that being said, you can see that even though we're opening technically flat, and we are technically holding the same support that turned resistance here in pre-market, but I think with just a little push to the downside, this thing will probably spill back over. And that being said, I'm not too sure if you guys are watching tech stocks, that I would be in any upside position until we get confirmation. And we also have this little channel here. You can see in pre-market here, we've already wicked off of that channel. That's not a good sign. I don't like when we already see those high wicks in pre-market. So the Qs, in order to stay bullish, are going to need to break above 357, and then you have the 200-day EMA there at 357.75, and below, right? So we have 355.35. This thing could potentially trend back down, hit that 354.35 level, and then continue trending down in this channel. And that channel would likely take the Qs back down to the 351, 350 level. Did they test? It seems quiet test. Yeah, puts on Bezos, I guess maybe that would be the only safety gear I would tell you for the flight into space. I don't know how the stock is going to react. So let's see here. Oh my god. Let's look at the Dow. Okay, so back, I think I talked about this just a second ago. I don't like when I see wicks like this, right? Now it looks like it tried to go and like fill this gap entirely, and now there's not only one big gap, there's two big gaps. This gap over here almost got filled, but both of these gaps still left being gapped. Right now we have this channel that I talked about where we slammed into on the Dow. So there's a big possibility that we have a big relief because we lost 2% in one day, but that doesn't mean that we were going to break trend. More than likely we're going to find out where resistance is for the Dow. So watch for this one to bounce here, but anywhere above that 34K level, you know, that's where things can get tricky and where we would likely see a reversal if the Dow is going to continue to the downside. 5 minutes until, hold on one second. Delivered his grandmother's chicken and rice dinner to press covering his. Interesting.
To some last minute checks on the vehicle at T-minus 2 minutes is when the vehicle, we throw the show over to her. It's all on her. It's an autonomous vehicle. But Gary, do you want to talk to us?
We will keep that up because I think that's kind of cool. We should watch Jeff Bezos have his weird shaped rocket get launched into space. So I'll stream Jeff Bezos into space. Baba looks good above the 209.50 support. Watch the 210. Don't give up 50 cents to get faked out at 210, which is a much stronger resistance or support or resistance depending on which way you're playing it. Dude, that does not look like it's supposed to go into space. Those windows are way too big. Jeffrey Bezos. Alright, you did it. Alrighty, so we got the Dow taken care of. Let's take a look at IWM here. I'm going to turn on my scanner really quick and we're going to look at some pre-market movement here, see if we got anything moving. Hopefully the Russell will not be leading us in our movement. Right now that one had a gap up as well, retesting this level that I totally left marked. Remember, as I've said before, most of the time when we break a support, we retest it as a resistance. So as you can see here, the Dow is in need of a dire need of a bounce here this morning. If not, watch the IWM to clear and push 210 here. All right. All right, let's see here. Are we going to space yet? Oh.
There we go. Just retracting. The bridge is retracting.
Look at it's Bezos, dude. He looks like he's in a hospital bed. So apparently this thing will like launch if things go wrong.
Go to space, everybody.
That looks totally not, dude. That thing does not look ready to go to space. I'm sorry.
We are in auto sequence.
Is anybody else nervous for Bezos right now? Oh, I'll be right back. I'm kind of curious if, sorry guys, I'm interrupting. Is that duct tape? It sure does. Does that look, I'm sorry, what? That looks like the bottom of an old dude's boat, shrimp boat. They just, I mean, it's a rocket. I guess it doesn't have to look pretty. Maybe I'm just being judgmental, but. So it looks like here in pre-market. Anyway, guys, sorry to interrupt. I want to catch this flight with you guys as well, so I think it's pretty cool. IWM 211.35. Watch that one below there to push that low of day. If we push low of day, this one will continue its downtrend. If not, watch for a potential retest today of 215. And maybe even a break in downtrend. So we'll be watching this inside of this consolidation period here.
T-minus 10, 9, 8.
All right. Is any you guys watching this with me?
4. Command to start. 2, 1.
Jeffrey Bezos. Oh God.
With our first human crew. Go, Jeff. Go, Mark. Go, Wally.
Go, Jeff.
You are going to space.
Come on, Jeffrey. You can do it.
5,000 feet.
Why does it look so dirty? I don't mean like the shape of it. I just meant like literally it looks like it needs to be cleaned.
BE3 engine, we are just about to pass through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure.
So he argued that that other dude didn't go into space, so he's going into space, man. He's going up there.
Max Q is confirmed. Beautiful burn on that BE3 engine.
Yeah, where's the burn?
Liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen as the propellant. It's a nice, not just clean in terms of beautifully performing, but what comes out of it, it's steam, right? Whew. To see the glow of the engine.
Sorry guys, I know I'm usually doing pre-market prep.
A crew that is going to space. It just feels different, doesn't it, Gary?
It's totally different.
It does, Gary. It does.
All right, you can follow along, of course, the speedometer in the bottom left.
Yo, Kenneth, I wasn't gonna say anything because I can't do that kind of stuff, but the...
So far, it's been a nominal flight.
He says cameraman intentionally jerking the camera up and down.
All right, coming up here on Miko, main engine cutoff. That will be followed shortly by separation. And at that point, after separation, we're gonna.
So do we get to see him?
Unbuckle.
Or like, what's up here?
0G. There is Miko, main engine cutoff. A beautiful shot down the New Shepard rocket. Look at that view. Unreal.
He's not on the rocket. I don't believe it.
Awaiting separation.
Sam, we're gonna take a look at Zoom here in just a second. I know. I'm about to stop watching this. It's pretty historic. I don't know.
And here we are. You can start to see. Stand by. You're going to see the separation of the capsule from the booster itself.
Look at Jeffrey Bezos looking out the window. Maybe he'll have the experience the overview effect and help people.
And there we go. Our astronauts have passed the Kármán line at about 328,000 feet, continuing their ascent. You see the two vehicles there. When the speed hits zero, you know that they've hit apogee, their maximum altitude, and you hear they're having quite an experience.
So I should just play the song. Jeffrey Bezos. All right, we're gonna stop watching this here in just a second. Hey, what's up? That said chatter in the capsule. That sounds planned. I don't know. Let's go take that. We'll take a look at Amazon and see if it's going to go into space.
1 minute warning. 1 minute warning.
All right, let's get back to the charts here, and go over Zoom and whatnot. So Here in pre-market, we're going to take a look back at Zoom and see how we're looking. So far, so good. Holding the 356 level. I like it. A little bit of consolidation here. Still maintaining. Actually, you can see from that bounce. Remember, we talked about in pre-market, guys. It was at that 355 level. Currently at 357. You will be up on your contracts, and we do. Excuse me. Have a very firm stop loss on this swing trade, and also a very firm add, like where we could potentially add to our contracts. Now, I think that the target could be that extreme pre-market high that we had of 362.70.
Copy, astronaut Wally.
Do you get to see Jeff in there?
Copy, astronaut demo. Copy, astronaut phase out.
That was a psychopath. He's falling out of the sky in a rocket. I'm just kidding. He's like, wee! Okay, anyway, so I'm watching this one for continuation above 360. That's going to be the main target for Zoom today. There's nothing wrong with adding at that level if it ends up breaking, and the target could end up being that ultimate pre-market high, which is 362.60. If that gets broken, then we could, and we'll take a look at the hourly here, we can and will possibly see a push above, and we could end up settling around 267.35. So, and this would make an inverse head and shoulders as well. What the? Sorry. Wow, that was actually pretty damn cool.
Booster touchdown, welcome back, New Shepard.
Oh shit! Get out!
Beautiful rocket that provided.
Yeah, beautiful rocket. Extinguish that, my guy. Where's Jeff? Where's the?
First step, your booster has.
Oh, nobody's in there. That's the booster. They're still in space. He's just gone. Look at his little ass. He's floating up there in space. All right, we got 10 minutes to the bell here.
And there it is, our crew
Couple of pre-market movers. Let's see here. Wait, hold on one second. What did you said, Netflix swing. Hey. Yes, please.
Stand by drone.
Okay, so on Netflix, looks like here in pre-market we have, it looks like we rejected the very same high that we rejected, which is 535, and went right back into chopping here. My opinion right here is that you can draw a trend line here. If it breaks this trend to the downside, it's probably going to be best to cut, and that would be around the 526.50 level. Hold on one second, let me quiet this lady
And now they're
down.
coming floating back down at just about 15 or 16 miles an hour, about to join us home. Back here in West Texas after.
Man, Jeff, it must have been nice to see the world from that up high. See all the people you could save. Just kidding. For recovery, because we did get that run up and then that immediately just shorted really heavy here, above 529.64 or 530 really is that psychological target, but it's going to need to bounce and break above 531. So watch for that pre-market pop. If you end up closing, if IV pushes your contract up, and you guys, and make sure to trim exposure if you're heavy, because it's already shown a bearish movement, and it does have, and I'll be honest with you guys, it looks like a bear flag here in pre-market on the 5 minute, which doesn't mean that it's not going to bounce here, because it is at this, like I said, this 526.50 level, which is a big one, and we are running into earnings, but I'm not quite sure if it's going to end up pushing the way that we want it to. Yeah, so Let's see here, DTSS. So one thing I'm curious to look at is how space is actually pushing or moving here in pre-market. As you can see, it had a little bit of a gap up, and right now it's just holding. It looks like on the launch it tried to push, and it tried to hit 3265, where it was briefly rejected. So this one may end up cruising back down today, but yeah. We'll take a look at NIO here. Guys, my watch list is relatively short. Just trying to trade relatively light until I see the momentum that I want. So Amazon will possibly be on my watch list as well. I'm not sure if you're going to be watching it, Justin, but yeah, if you hop on the YouTube, it'll be a little bit easier, Greg, to look at that for you. Okay, so on NIO here, it looks like we have a little flag here on the hourly. I will say though, it does look like it's kind of losing momentum. This level for NIO, the 44.35, 44.50 level is a strong level for NIO, and it looks like it's rejecting here in pre-market with that first initial wick right here. So you could call it a flag. But if it ends up breaking, and I'm just going to go ahead and say anywhere around 43.29, which is right around yesterday's high, then this one will likely continue to trend down below 43. Otherwise, I would watch this one here to pop in pre-market above 44. And then of course you have that really tough target here at 44.40. I will urge you guys to please be careful in this climate about swinging things to the upside unless they have a catalyst. Zoom is one that has a catalyst, but it is amongst some of the stocks that I'm watching for stay at home. There's a couple of different ones. A lot of people have been talking about Walmart, Costco, Fiverr, I think, as well. And this one, Fiverr, actually moving. That one's as well on my watch list above this simple mark here at 221.90, or really the 222 break on Fiverr. We could see a push into the 228 range. So I'll be watching Fiverr as well. All right, we got 5 minutes here.
Having gone over the carbon line,
Thank you so much for everyone. It was amazing. It was amazing.
See, it's all blurred out, man. I don't think it's him. That looks like a dummy. Oh, maybe it's a body double. Okay. New to acquire steel racking manufacturer Hannibal Industries for $370 million. Watch Nucor. That one was on my watch list yesterday. I wonder how they'll react to that news. That news just came in. All right. Can I take a look at body? Sure, I can take a look at body. Body is. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going there. Okay, so it looks like I charted this before. I don't remember doing that, but I did. So it appears that body has broken down trend. Big pop here, decent volume, holding, trying to reject $9. It needs to break $9. Anywhere below 850, and this thing could end up trending bearishly again. Otherwise, above 910, I think your first reasonable target is 982, and then obviously you have the 1070, 1050 level. are really the 985 and then the 1050 $10 level as well. So on body. All right, guys, we have a few minutes here. You guys can hop on YouTube if you guys want to join us. See you guys later.
Good morning, guys.
What's up?
Just watching a couple of things, nothing crazy. IMNM and MDWD.
I'm watching Neuro in pre-market right now.
Yeah, that's on my list as well. I have that, OEG, LTRN, PLXP, which I know, I think Swappy's a big fan of. ENZ, TAL, QVT, and EVGO. So, and then AEHR again today, so we can see a second run on that one. SPY is in an E point. If you guys remember a couple days ago, or maybe last week, when we were climbing high and I said the market structure on SPY looks absolutely horrendous, we fell back to that same. You look at the picture I posted in the chat a couple days ago, it's literally exactly where we fell. And that shows you how important market profile and price action is when you're doing a climb or you're falling. That you need to have consistent price action when you're exploring new price.
Watch a C-pop today to get a C-pop.
Oh, you swung that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Or no?
Yeah.
You did, nice.
1 minute, y'all.
Yeah.
32
Morning,
seconds.
Justin.
Morning, brother.
How you been?
I'm alright. I'm alright. Guys, I got all my contracts ready. Yeah, Amazon's up 1% already.
You see it? Up to after Jeff Bezos' capsule lands safely.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, right. I'll take it above 35.80.
Go hefe.
I don't like Zoom's movement. Guys, I'm ready to cut that contract and not let it have my hard stop loss, which would end up probably closing red, is 350.
Market's open, guys.
Yeah. That
Watching
200
shop.
EMA right here.
Watching shop. The bid's got to clear that 1480 on shop.
I just got an alert on space. Alright, Zoom is pulling back here. I haven't cut anything yet, guys. It's still holding. Space, crazy bounce here, pre-market. High volume on space. Alright, Zoom right there, that orange line, guys, it could go fill its gap and then bounce. So I'm gonna let it
risky. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine, go ahead.
I'm gonna say this is a risky bounce right here at this 35.60 on Amazon.
Yeah, alright guys, get ready. If this gap gets filled and it closes below the gap, I'm gonna cut the trade. So alright.
Yo, breaking news. Melvin Capital is estimated to extend losses to 53% of the year, which nears $33.2 billion loss in January.
Jesus.
Estimated to be down 49% in April.
Alright, it looks like Zoom's not going to cut it, guys. It still has 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm still hanging on, but you guys are more than welcome to cut. If you guys cut at the bell and you were green, good job. Otherwise, I'm waiting to see if this candle wicks back up. 3 minutes left in this candle here. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the 1 minute time frame and see what we're working with here. So,
Amazon filled that gap.
yeah.
Guys, today keep a watch on SLI. It's a lithium company. This is a battery play. They appointed somebody. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just talking to them.
They appointed a director, a new director to their board, and apparently this guy has a ton of knowledge on batteries and lithium, so we could see a potential run. He's considered a veteran in the industry.
Jay, well, nothing's bouncing. Shit.
Nope, nothing's bouncing.
Yeah. Means we could get maybe a decent bounce in like another 10 minutes or so, which would be good.
Yeah, I would just wait for breakouts right now.
I still have
Mm-hmm.
Zoom. I'm down on it right now, but it's retesting the resistance it broke. I'll cut it if it breaks it. Piton. New core is just dumping right now. Flow is coming in relatively slow right now. Like really slow. It's kind of weirding me out.
On whales or algo? Full algo?
Not neither one of them.
Neither, really? Wow.
It's just live
Okay.
feed flow, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Both of my live feeds right now on flow are slow.
IMNW.
Shitty open so far.
AMC's probably ripping, right? Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna
Especially
grab,
after that
I'm gonna
Malvern
grab,
Capital news.
yeah, I'm gonna grab. I always like grabbing the 40s. I'm gonna grab a $40 call. Let it pull back. There we go.
My God, dude, what a candlestick on AMC.
Yeah, I just got filled right there. I'm still in Zoom, guys. I don't know if anybody else is in Zoom. Um, I just got an alert on Geo. That means that squeeze stocks are probably getting messed with right now. Watch Wish.
Is Geo? Oh,
Geo
Geo.
is one of their. I don't play that stock, but
It's a Geo Group, right?
yeah, it's prison people.
Oh,
Geo.
that's the prison company. Got it.
Yeah, I don't play them. Yeah,
Oil
Zoom's going
futures.
down, guys. So you guys need to go ahead and cut. That's a no go there. It's not holding. In fact, it's probably going to end up losing all of yesterday's gains if it doesn't bounce here. So 350 is a major level for that.
Guys, I'm in NRBO light for a starter position.
Yo, Roblox. Why didn't I take that? Damn. If Roblox breaks 78, 75, this one to the Dow, okay, never mind, it's gone. Yeah, if you guys reverse your position on Zoom, this is a break where that would likely be. I mean, if it breaks 350, then it's absolutely going to.
There we go. NRBO. You guys should be up if you just started with me. We're already up 3% on equity.
Yo, watch MTP, Midatech Pharmaceuticals.
MTP. Oh, nice volume.
Yeah, guys, I'm in a $40 call for AMC. I have a little bit of Zoom left. I'm actually about to enter to the downside here shortly if it breaks 350. Let's see here.
Oh, shop. Look at that flow.
I haven't looked at flow this morning.
1710 flow on freaking Shopify? What the hell?
For this week?
No, 730.
Oh, I mean, still, bro. That's
They got ER. Yeah, that's
But I
great.
mean, that's a $300 move.
No, what am I
They
doing?
did 150, no, 200 last time on earnings.
On earnings?
Yeah,
How
last
expensive are those, Justin?
730 or something like that. 750.
Yeah, I took AMC.
Pricey.
I took AMC $40 calls. If it wick fills, I'll add more. NIO dropping, keeps testing 43. We'll take a look at it here. Yo, Amazon, Wish is dumping hard, or pulling back pretty hard.
Clove as well. I think some meme stocks are dumping and some meme stocks are just running.
Well, AMC's not running; it's pulling back as well.
They pulled back. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like dumping; it's just pulling back a little bit.
Yeah. Guys, if anybody swung ARDX with me in after hours yesterday, I had posted that I was taking profit at 225 in pre-market, and I had a limit order set to sell, and it did, and I took profits. If you held, that's kind of on you. That's why you got to be able to make sure if you're going to trade something in after hours that you're able to sell in pre-market as well. Because sometimes once past 7 o'clock,
Yo, Amazon down, or Zoom down. Sorry.
Don't. No, you're good, bro.
Damn, everything down.
Yeah, I'm kind of just watching right now. Not loving the price action.
Yeah, where's Nvidia right now?
Yeah, my videos are 183. Jesus.
The only thing I'm in is NRBO so far this morning.
I just have AMC and I just grabbed Zoom puts. I was down on I held a little bit too long. I was thinking we were going to get a bounce off of that level, so I'm just trading it to the downside right now.
Hey guys. How are
Hey,
you?
what's going on, man?
What's up, brother?
Yeah, good, good. I'm looking at impacts, high volume and still pushing.
NVAX.
Yeah, it's high day.
Ah, yeah, I see it. Looks like it's going.
Look at the
Holy shit, dude! The volume is nuts.
Look at yesterday's volume.
Comparatively,
Yesterday's volume is. Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's building that volume right now.
I think I'm gonna get in if I see a pullback. Here it is. Here's that little pullback. I think that's all the pullback you might get.
What's the news though?
I don't know. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Hold on.
It was up 12% yesterday. Invex.
All I'm seeing right now on NVAX, there was a Form 4 filed, but I'd have to read it, and it's gonna take me a second to read that. But they also had unusual bullish call option activity yesterday.
Maybe Nancy Pelosi.
Possibly.
Good old Nancy. She'll never let you down.
She should be in jail.
Yeah.
Yo, I actually, I don't know if anybody got, I don't think, I didn't signal Zoom, but it's bouncing here. I actually TP'd, I just scalped that really quick to 347.50. Look at that bounce on Zoom, hot damn.
Atlas, keep an eye on UNVY.
UNVY.
CY.
Therapeutics.
Yeah, therapeutics.
Unisive.
Yeah,
Therapeutics.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it's making kind of a bounce. It's a new IBO
Yeah,
company.
what a weak ass open, Justin.
Yeah, across the board, man.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut AMC for nothing. Actually, my contracts are going up and down. I'll hold on to one. I only grabbed one.
Guys, I'm adding a little bit to NRBO. Just a little.
Neg, NEGG, no shorts available to short. It looks like we're moving here. Are extremely low. Guys, I'm gonna be watching Neg here. NEGG again. Don't go crazy. Volume is absolutely absurd. Let's see here. Yikes. Why is the chain so jacked up? Alright, well, I'm gonna grab a I'm grabbing a $30 call. It's expensive, guys. It's 440. You guys
What
don't
was
have
the
to grab
Piton,
this.
Georgie? What was the Piton news?
Alright, I'm gonna watch neg here on this short. If it clear, there it is. Damn, that's expensive ass contract. Alright, I just got one here. I'll add above this wick. I'm in a.
Wow, that's cheap. That's really cheap. Wow.
We need to go to swaggy stocks. Or we'll go to Quiver.
Guys, since we are an NRBO, also
There we go. Did anybody get $30 calls on neg? I just want to know if anybody got neg. This is the last entry right here, 28.85. It's gonna break here. Watch the bids clear. Push it. Here we go. $30 calls are now worth 500 bucks. All right, if you guys got neg, we're legging up here. Main target is $30. It's at 28 right here. We're gonna go find out what's going on today. I thought I've already signed in here. Yeah, thank you.
Guys, since we have NRBO, I'm also looking at NURO, sympathy play. It's actually got a little bit more volume than NRBO, which I'm going to go where the volume is, honestly. So I'm still holding NRBO, and I think I'm going to add NURO
Woo!
here.
In the money.
Let me see if it continues to pull back here below VWAP. So let's just watch that here, and then if we can get a good ad level, or
let's go.
I guess our first position fill will be like at 396 is what I'm looking to get in.
I'm still holding. Whew. Come on, baby. Oh, that was a nasty push right there. All right, let's watch for this next wick fill here. All right, so what's going on?
What are you trading, bro?
Neg. I just entered
neg?
$30 calls. Yeah.
Damn, I was like, he's getting real excited.
Yeah, I just shot in the money in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Wall Street Bets mentions today is up 367%.
What, neg does?
Yeah, contracts are still inflated, so if you want to take profit, you can. If you don't feel like holding here, I still see strength on neg. Do watch NVIDIA here above its 9-day moving average, which is now at 185.14. I'm also still got my eyes on Zoom here, so I do still have AMC. Is anybody in AMC? $40 calls. Let's go.
Invax is just absolutely just going nuts.
Anybody in Newegg? Alright. Well, okay. You're in Newegg? Alright, I thought... anybody in AMC? Okay. Yeah, I'm watching Zoom. I'll take it above 351.86. AMC running strong here, guys. You are up if you got into AMC on my entry. Thank you guys for alerting that movement. Invax is moving up here nice off Georgie's signal.
Did anybody get in?
What happened?
No, I'm wondering if anybody got in. Invax. I'm in. I'm up 45% already. I'm probably gonna take profit in the next leg. If it hits 230 or 230, I'm gonna take profit.
Anybody in AMC? Damn, dude. All right. Well, if you got in, feel free to go ahead and take profit, guys. But I gave my signals for both of those. XPVE, strong bounce here, guys. Watch XPVE. Both neg and in fact neg is still green. If you grab that contract, so I'm still got my eyes on this one. AMC here about to push 37, guys. I'm hanging on to this contract. I may even grab one more 40 call here. It's a little bit more expensive, obviously, but XPVE bouncing extremely hard here. Keep your eyes peeled on that one. Nvidia as well is showing some strength here.
Keep an eye on Twitter.
Okay. AMC $37, alerted at 35.85 or 35.90.
There you go, Twitter high of day.
Alright, contracts on neg are back to purchase price. Watch it, it's flagging out here. Buyers are still present on this one. Invax pulling back a little bit here. AMC absolutely ripping everybody. Anybody in AMC? No? Okay.
PLTR introduced Foundry for builders. Interesting. Okay.
Alright, well, if anybody got neg or AMC, you were up, we're up. Neg pulled back here, but I'm still in neg, looking at a potential re-entry here. Watch it right here, neg, $30 calls. I may buy the dip here. I'm watching this candle. I need volume to pick back up. NIO, or excuse me, AMC volume rocketing towards high of day. He's holding that $37 mark.
Alright guys, I'm in Neuro and URO.
Oh, nice. I caught that one this morning.
Oh, you caught it in pre-market?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Oh, look at BA. It's pushing volume high as well.
Who?
ETR. BA Boeing.
I'm done with that stock. Yeah. Let's see here, Boeing. It's up against resistance too.
Yeah, the ETR I think at 209.55.
Yeah.
If NRBO doesn't bounce here, I'm gonna cut it. I was in a starter position, so not that big of a deal. Neuro, Carvey.
Carvey just popped. Like
He's
just
been doing
popped.
these like random like couple pops and then just dies lately.
Well, I'm green for the day. AMC is nice. New Egg was sick. I think New Egg might, if New Egg breaks below this wick here, I want it to bounce here, and I think it could see more, but AMC going for the wick fill here. I'm gonna grab another 40.
Kenny's picking up volume.
Keep your eyes on Carver. If this one gets anywhere around $20 today, it's gone. If you're a new egg, guys, this is the last bounce spot here. 28. I'm pretty sure they ran out of shorts on this thing. Guys, it's not showing a whole lot of strength to the downside, so I'm watching this one all day. I think it might bounce back. AMC, come on, Wickville here. Let's go.
Support.com SPRT is running. Expect to see any to run with it as well.
They just halted on a circuit breaker.
SPRT did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, wow, they ripped. Alright, let's see if AMC Wickville's here. I'm well within profit, so. Watch Newegg here. There it is. There it is. And look at the contract value. Never lost a cent. You should have
There
never
you
went
go,
red.
guys.
Neg.
Up on any if you filled.
I'm buying another neg contract, $30 call here. You guys do not have to do this. I'm just telling you what I'm doing here. I just have one. I'm just adding. Apple. Support.com is open. Immediately shorted, but it might pop here. Yeah, Apple's moving here. I would say Apple's target's 144.95. Did anybody just get into Newegg with me? Anybody in Newegg? Damn, I guess it's just me and Electric Trader today. We just trading together. Alright, nice pop there. Got those at 560 again. Let's see. Doesn't mean it's gonna rip, but it's got the volume to do so. Busy hedging like a gardener. All good. Do what you gotta do. Support.com going to push that high. We need Newegg to break this 29.81 level, guys. Stop loss for me is quite simply just this low right here, this 20-day EMA.
IBM is still pushing.
IBM. Fuck, I missed that
Yeah.
one, dude. I don't have all my screens right now. I'm kind of bummed out.
What happened to your screen?
It just broke. Just went black.
Oh, that blows.
Yeah, it does. A lot. So.
That's like, especially when you're used to like a certain amount and then you end up just having to rely on like less.
Yeah, it changed everything. When the Fire Nation attacked.
Did you get in Boeing? You just made high of day.
No, man, I'm scared of that stock now. I'm scarred. Scarred for life. It'll be like, watch this, I'm gonna go for pre-market highs, and then
Oh, even Disney just made a new high of day.
I'm about
running.
to neck punch Disney. Yo, Disney has a giant gap. Let's watch this one. I like Disney. Hold on, hold the phone. Disney has a 196 gap all the way to 179. Guys, Newegg is fighting. This one might pop. Give it a second. Quick question. What happens if I let a contract till expiration when it's in the money? Usually you get exercised.
Yeah, I would not recommend doing that. There's no reason to let a contract expire unless you truly want to acquire the shares.
What happens is don't do that.
Like,
I've also learned that the hard way. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, I do. You were not a happy camper that day.
That was Nicola.
Mm-hmm.
I had to buy shares of the company I hate the most. 100 of them.
Yeah. If it's a call contract and if it's a put contract, there is some upside to that.
Yo, I might grab one Disney 175 here, guys. I might cut
Sa-
Newegg at 2850 as well. Sorry, go ahead.
Sam, don't, if he's gonna cut Newegg, don't get into Newegg.
Sam, so for the climate that we're trading in right now, when you hear me say something, when you hear me say, like right now, I just said Disney, I'm looking at the 175 contracts. If you're planning on playing those, you got to go pull that up immediately and start looking at the contracts and like weeklies and the prices. And for me, I think that it could go and tap this 175 and hit 176, 74 today. So I'm actually going to grab Disney. I'm actually thinking I'm going to do this here lightly. Let's go back down. Let me go to the 5 really quickly and make sure. So at the 5, we're at the 200-day EMA here. So I'm going to give it just a second to consolidate here with Apple and the rest of them, and I'm likely going to take that strike. But like Newegg has already happened, and now it's too late. So I don't want you to get caught in anything. In fact, Newegg is going to be a cut here. This was a re-entry on a really nice play, but I just want to make sure you're not ever getting caught or chasing things too late. So especially if you're on live. If we're signaling something, I'm trying to make sure that I put the price. Well, I am putting the price of the contract if I'm not on live, so that way you guys know what I got filled at and whether or not you should take it either way. So
Hey guys, ALF is pushing.
I just saw that mRNA is also moving up here really strongly, guys. Just hit 333. 85. Okay, Disney right here. I'm going to go ahead and take that 175 contract here at $200.
Does anybody know if mRNA is already in the process of being included into S&P, or
The inclusion.
there's an actual?
Okay, there we go. Sorry.
That's
Disney
the weekly
Yeah.
on Disney.
Yeah. Sorry. You can. It just pulled back. It's out of the money again. So, but it's trying to push.
Take
I
that.
took profit on any.
Apple looks like it's going to go try and wick fill here. 144.32. They're following each other, guys. Alright, now might be a better time. So what may happen here, guys, I just grabbed one Disney contract, is it may pull back, and this 9-day moving average here is at 174. So in order for this to continue or to move forward, we may end up, and anybody in Newegg needs to cut if you guys haven't already done so. But Walt Disney may consolidate here for this EMA crossover towards the after lunch time frame, where I will likely average down on my position. So I see what Newegg is doing here.
Hey, Square had that news this morning too. They're opening checking and savings accounts.
They
Wow,
also had some.
that's interesting. Wow.
Alright, Disney. I saw Microsoft calls come in today. 2 strikes.
Target option alert, January 21, 300 call sweep on Target TGT.
I hate Disney too sometimes. Stock pisses me off, but
LMT high of day.
Nice.
BA high of day.
Vino, VINO, that they just started moving. CXDC, GHRS as well. Sorry, my scanner's going a little crazy.
Just keep an eye on IK and A. It's halted.
KNA.
IK and A.
Alright, guys, eyes on Newegg here. Look at the 1 minute flag it's forming here. I'm going to post this in the chat. 1 minute flag is forming here. 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 1 minute flag is form
This thing's made of solid move. Right?
Lulu ran.
Excuse me.
Georgie, be careful. That volume is, if you're gonna, I don't know if you're gonna take it, but that volume is a little sketchy. It looks like it's really high, but it's only 64,000 shares. This thing must be a really low flow. Like a really low flow. No, it's not that low of a float. That's weird.
Oh, Oracle, guys, Oracle.
Oh, institutional ownership is 82%.
Oh wow,
That's
Oracle
why.
is pushing. Is this? Do they do cybersecurity and stuff?
Does Oracle do
Yeah,
cybersecurity?
they're gonna rip. Yo, they're gonna rip. If it breaks 88, 85, this one's going to $90. What do you think about taking a $90 call?
Yeah, I'm gonna take.
90 next week, but I might take a 90 this week too. Might get a really nice return on that breakout. Those are at 48 cents.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a few of those right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab
4 of them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking that Oracle trade here, guys. I'm gonna take the $90 call. I'll grab 9 of them. What? You toasted them too long? Thank you. Guys, my eyes are on Newegg here, tight. Disney, guys, I only entered lightly here. As I said before, it could consolidate. Boeing here starting to make a move towards pre-market highs, and that's at 211.45, where it could see a push and a potential gap fill to 217, but I'm not trading Boeing right now.
That's what happened to ARDX.
Died?
They got news yesterday that the FDA provided them with a filing for deficiencies related to marketing material, pretty much stating that the drug that they're going through the testing phase with the FDA does not meet the marketing material that they provided, and they're saying that marketing material essentially is like not telling the truth.
Another one to watch here, guys. Comcast, CMCSA. I hate them. Thanks for the internet, though, if you guys are listening. But this one, I think, is starting to get some moves. It just had news that Comcast Business Mobile launches to small business nationwide. D.A. Davison upgrades intern to buy. Oh, I thought that said Target for some reason. Never mind. I've never heard of it. IPAR. They gave it a $90. Oh wow, look at it go. They gave it a $90 price target raise. It's at 72, and it ripped off of that. So if you're an analyst and you have stock, you pretty much just have to say, this is my analyst, this is my rating, and where you want to take profit at. And then when it gets there, you just take profit.
Sell side analysts at banks, every earnings call or any type of new update on a company, they have these big models and they sit there and they update these models, and the models tell them what the company should be valued at.
Whoa, dude. We don't have to evaluate people by their size, okay? Doesn't matter. Big models, small models.
Big models, Bob. Small models? Small models.
I'm sorry.
But what their job essentially is to like provide a target for the bank and also for the public and their clients, and those targets are all based off.
Sorry,
go ahead.
SPY is ripping. Oh wow, SPY ripped. Holy shit, SPY ripped.
Yeah,
damn, it broke my target.
Look at the VIX, dude.
Dead, dying.
Yeah. It's about to break that 20 support.
Guys, if Disney doesn't bounce here, I'm looking to leg into this contract, into this position here. I want it to bounce.
But they typically don't sell as much of their positions that you think they would. Typically, what they do is they trade around the core. And they're not the ones, the analysts that are giving the ratings are not the ones actually doing the trading. They have specific traders in their group that do the trading.
Oh, to make it seem less obvious. Makes sense.
It's kind of a segregation of duties kind of thing, you know.
Yeah. Keep your eyes on Disney, guys. This one may consolidate here and push. Boeing's dumb. Anybody on YouTube have any questions? Canada opens border to U.S. Airlines bullish. That may be why Boeing and airlines are moving up. That may be why Zoom dropped. Damn, Zoom was good. I wish it would have gapped up to 262, man. I would have taken a day off probably. Would not traded.
Would have been nice having a nice gap.
MTSL, they have merger tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes, that is tomorrow. It's at the vote is like early. I think no, it's at 9 a.m. if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, IKNA, Ikena Oncology.
Yeah. It was halted. This
Yeah.
one, is it? Yeah.
That's me? Yes,
Yeah.
I did that.
Holy crap, no. Oh, yeah. It's gonna halt to the downside.
I fat fingered it.
Be careful if anybody takes that one. The volume is notoriously low, and the reason being is it's 80% owned by institutions.
Dang, dude.
Gonna halt to the downside. Just wait.
Microsoft looks like a hot pail of garbage.
If you are in VAX, you should be up good. And it's going to break the high day now.
Oracle's still holding that high right here. Looks good.
I'm gonna take profit at 230 on NVAX.
Yeah, patience with Oracle. If anyone's in Oracle, it's can be a slow mover, but when it moves, it goes.
Oh
There we
wow!
go.
You see it?
Yep.
Right,
Yep.
right, yeah.
All right, I'm out.
I took it equity.
You took it equity. I took an option.
Yeah.
Is it a hold?
No, I took it like 2 days ago. Down. I've been watching it since some time.
Good play, Georgie.
I'm up good.
Okay, XPVE. Oh my god.
You Blackberry, why
Uh-oh.
Blackberry?
New egg heading towards resistance. Don't do it. I'll take it. I'll buy the dip. I'll do
Blackberry
it.
just high of day.
I swear to God, I'll do it.
What ticker, Georgie?
Blackberry, BB.
Oh,
I fell into a blackberry bush one time.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to.
You're evil. I was kidding. New egg volume stepping up here, guys. All right, you guys don't. You guys know I'm kind of crazy, so I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna try and buy the dip here on egg.
You Tesla, look at Tesla. Tesla pushing hard. Like, look at that big green candle.
All right, I'm watching 2861 for new egg. Tesla's pushing. XPVE is doing weird stuff as well.
Justin just said shop 1480 calls.
Wow.
Those are probably expensive.
Serious flow.
Oh, Zoom is gonna bounce now.
Oh, 1480. That's in the money. Never mind. I don't know why I thought you said 1780.
All right. Yeah, I'm holding Disney right now, and I'm gonna average down. I might grab another one here. Heck, Diesel, why am I not rich on Oracle? I'm just kidding.
Not yet, bro. Patience.
Oh god. Alright. What do I think the bottom on NIO is? It looks like it hit a bottom yesterday. Bounced really
AMC's bouncing.
Mm-hmm. A bottom for NIO. Just close your eyes and just wait. Oracle. If it doesn't take off here, then I mean I don't even know anymore. But it bounced off that point 23 or that 81 retracement here. So I'll add to Disney at 190, 174.40. Guys, I'm grabbing a $30 call on Newegg here. Above this 20, above VWAP 2861. Just want to see volume. Didn't one of you guys take ALF? Alfie?
Somebody talked about the volume. I think it was Hack mentioned the volume was high. Maybe.
Yeah, it's pushing here.
Yeah.
1350. Whoa, Disney. Hey, Mickey. No AI is coming in today. Flow is kind of boring, no? This just seems like one of those days so far. Newegg, fat rejection. Disney not holding. What is QUBT? Quantum computing? Yo, why is this? Yo, QUBT, also awesome. Didn't know this was-
QUBT.
Yeah, quantum computing.
Let me look it up.
Oh, they just listed a couple days ago, or not too long ago. When did they list? Oh, what? Oh, list on the Nasdaq Capital Market. Okay, so they just recently moved over to the Nasdaq. I play that. You do play that, or you want to play that? I like that. I like quantum computers too. I don't have one, but I like the concept. That's so cool. You have been to the quantum world? You've been quantum? I like that, man. BT, what?
Apple's picking up.
Yeah, I'm gonna average down on Disney here. I think. If not, I'm gonna cut it if it doesn't hold this level. Apple could run and will likely run to 145 today if it breaks this 144.50. You know what? I'm gonna do a little bit more research, but I'm gonna actually buy a starter position here on QUBT. Now this one could end up running. It's got very nice volume here, but this is actually something that I would want to put my money into long term. And I'm obviously gonna go need to look at the financials and go see what they're doing, read news. Maybe B7 can help us up with that one.
Apple's pushing hard.
Mushrooms, weed, and quantum computers. Oh yeah. That's what I invest in.
AMC, guys, AMC.
Oh god. Yeah, I'll take it. I can. Today's is kind of boring, no? Oh, we get a plug price target lower, or lower price target for Morgan Stanley to 35, which I think it's right about there, isn't it?
25.
Yeah, so what the fuck do they do that for? AMC. I just grabbed a $40 call.
Is
Tesla.
backing up?
Yeah, it's moving.
AMC's going. Apple's going. I grabbed a few of the 145s for this week on Apple.
Nice. I got a $40 call here on AMC.
I got those too.
Nice. Do you
I'm
need
down
to
on
hedge
them right now.
long? BT, go longer.
Square's picking up.
Hey guys, I'm in IFBD light, just a couple hundred shares, nothing crazy.
Guys, I'm adding to my position on QUBT. I might be able to scalp this one a little bit. It's picking up volume here. Looking good.
Dude, SPY might go for 430 today. It's about to break 429.
GM picking up. Bonds are coming down. Let me see. Accenture, ACM. Accenture expanding workforce capabilities. XOM picking up. Yeah, ACN picking up. XOM picking up. Squares looking pretty good.
Oracle looks good too. Just holding. AMC is just holding that new high. May flag out here.
Square breaking out. Damn, SPY's going right now.
Yeah, dude.
I'm in Disney too, so I'm hoping it will follow.
Yeah, I got the 175 on Disney. Excuse me.
Yeah, I averaged down here too, so AMC moving towards high day.
Coke has a good setup. Coca-Cola.
KO.
Yeah, KO. Volume's relatively decent too.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Barely.
Ouch.
What's that, Justin? Trim
Go ahead.
Shopify.
Man. Moderna, man, it's just going.
mRNA, bro.
Yeah,
To
it's
the
just
moon.
all the vaccine to the moon, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They got a dump soon. Just wait for it.
Once it gets included into the S&P, it'll dump.
Think so?
Sure. Yeah. Once it gets included to the S&P.
Like what happened to Ben? You remember?
TNA, Drexion, small cap bull, 3 times leverage shares. Ripping all day today. From $76 to $81. Oracle pushing that level right now as we speak. If you guys grab those $90 calls, I didn't get a better fill than that. That's sick. Carby,
The moment
U1. Sorry.
The moment of truth on SPY is going to be right at 4:30. Like, that's going to be a huge, huge call for how we're going to perform the rest of the day and potentially tomorrow.
We also have to remember we have earnings week, earnings season, so I think the market might shake off all this in anticipation for that reason to dump. So
The only thing that worries me is the outlook of value stocks when they provide guidance. I think the revenue numbers are going to be like pretty solid. I have a feeling that their guidance isn't going to be as strong as analysts want it to be anyway.
Credit Suisse upgraded Snap to 90.
Credit Suisse.
Yeah, because they gave up the upgrading and they want money from anyone.
Guys, I took the September Square 280 call. Average 405. They're at like 415 right now.
Yeah, Snap could move more.
Disney guys, I don't think it's gonna break high of day here. I'll give you wrong, but I don't think it will. I think it'll consolidate one more time, possibly. We'll see. Anybody grab C-pop? It's popping. Alright, Oracle. Any moment now. I know you're slow, but dang. Damn, look at that bull flag, though. It should rip here.
Big Stepper said eyes on Piton. Was there Piton news that they gapped up big?
AMC,
Yeah, they had
day.
news. They had news
On
with
high day.
UNH.
Okay. Myrna high up day.
Why is it Max R ripping? C-pop. C-pop. If you guys grab that in pre-market, you're up. Oh, dude, C-pop.
Diz high of day. Mm-hmm.
Don't underestimate the mouse.
Georgie, what was that ticker you mentioned to me earlier? I put it on my watch list and I don't think it's saved. It was a pharmaceutical.
Oh yeah.
Remember what it was?
You and CY?
Yes, that one.
Yeah, just run get rejected. Let's see.
Volume's looking good on it. It's gaining more traction. Let's set a couple alerts on it.
Are you in IAM and
Guys, I've been adding a little bit on neuro dips. Watch SPY to pull back. clockwork. There it is. I pulls back. I can hear you. Oh.
Okay. Should be good to go now. Is that better? Alright, you should be good now. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Should be good now. CCL flow is coming in right now.
I just pulled up the chart and just made high day.
No shit, it did. It's got a gap to fill, all the way to $21. Guys, if you got C-pop with me, we are ripping, absolutely ripping right now. I'm gonna add a little bit here in the strength at the $8 break.
Yeah, the banks are ripping right now too.
Yo, go peep C-pop, Atlas.
I see it. I'm watching it right now. Thing's going nuts.
That was a crazy fill this morning, pre-market buy.
Yeah, really good entry, dude. That was a good bounce.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Dude, the thing's got room to like. Shit, this thing's got room to 850, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna pull back to around 760, 750.
Don't say that.
Go.
Don't say that. Why you gonna
Guys,
make me
Neuro's
cry?
starting to kind of curl a little bit, so I've added a decent bit more, waiting for that big push through VWAP.
YouTube, can you guys hear me? Testing. Says that it is. I think it is. Testing. Yeah, it's working. I can hear it. That was really loud.
There we go. Neuro's trying to make that comeback. It just broke through VWAP.
Nice.
Once Neuro breaks
Whoa!
that pre-market high of 450, guys, we should see a good burst close to almost at $5.
Okay. If you guys added with me on CPOP, feel free to trim if you went heavy in equity. I did. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah. Oof. That was nice. That was crazy, dude. It just popped to 844 or 835 in like one candle. All right, for Disney, guys, if you're still in Disney or you haven't TP'd, this is the setup here that I'm watching for Disney. So take a little peek at my screen here. Looks like we're building a little ascending triangle. What's going on? Salesforce. Sorry.
No, you're fine, man. It's kind of news related, but Walensky says masks continue to be a critical part of COVID prevention in schools. So APT would be a good one to watch, and then AHPI again.
I picked it up later on, earlier on. Yeah, it's running.
It's running.
I've run
APT.
yesterday. Yeah, APT.
Yeah.
Alpha Protec, isn't it?
Fauci says that 90%. A vaccine still around 90% effective as new variant spread, says variant responsible for over 80% of COVID-19 cases found.
It's bullshit, this news. People
Bullshit.
vaccinated here and they have COVID, man.
You said, see, oh, they have COVID. They have those.
Yeah. Even the health minister here, he's vaccinated and he tested positive for COVID 2 days ago.
But Georgie, if I'm not mistaken, you guys don't have the mRNA vaccine. You guys have
We do have mRNA, we have Pfizer, we have
What do you want? We got it.
Oxford.
I thought you guys only had the AstraZeneca and the
Even now, they are not giving AstraZeneca like before. Now you can choose which one you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like candy.
So, now, most of people under 40, they're just giving them Pfizer or mRNA. They don't give AstraZeneca.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So that's interesting, man. Because I thought completely differently. Wow, I was wrong there. I guess the one thing that I look at the vaccine is like they tell you here anyway when you go get it that it's not gonna prevent you from catching COVID, but it'll prevent you from getting hospitalized. And like, I guess you still have a good chance of catching it, and that's why some of those people maybe did catch it. But hopefully, still protects most of the people that did get it.
Pork is popping right now. Upwork.
Upwork. They said pork.
Nah.
If you guys are in
UK.
Euro, feel free to trim. I'm up. Just pull back a little bit here, so be careful.
Watch for Disney to pop here. It's got to do it. Weird. Mammoth Energy Services. Watch it.
Oh,
All right.
Newegg. Neg.
Oh, there it is.
Bro, you sounded like the AI from Trade Ideas for a second.
I'll get 130. One. Our $30 call. I'll get one, but I'm not going heavy until it breaks and shows a little bit more volume. Volume is picking up though. Momentum has shifted, it looks like, to the upside.
Yeah, it's above VWAP.
Yeah.
Well, just dancing above VWAP. Tap dancing on VWAP.
Yeah, I just grabbed a $30 call.
Communication.
Rost.
Hey, NVIDIA heading towards low of day. That one's got a pretty basic bear flag here. Newegg. C-pop wick filling here.
Here we go, Neuro, let's go. Volume picking up, nice, breaking through that high of day.
Yo, Staffing 360 Solutions, STAF is popped here. Penny stock. This one ran to $6 last time. It's split though.
Oh yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, did you see that shit? That was Dem putting an order in. Just kidding.
Bro, Georgie owns the club.
Right.
I got out. I took a
Oh, you sold it already?
bro, you saw that already? Yeah, I took a profit. Volume
Oh,
of
that's right. You took profit the day it reverse split, right?
After the split, I took a profit.
Hey, your bot just went off.
Oh shit.
No, it's just, it doesn't look like it's UNCY. I just grabbed
Oh.
staffing 360, guys, the STAF at 3.86. So
I'm gonna get it. Right?
I'm down a little bit, but I'm letting that ride. Still in quantum computing.
Upwork is picking up pretty heavy. There's no weekly options. You have to go until August, but
Come on,
BIDU is nice today.
damn, dude, Krispy Kreme.
but D-Nut,
Yeah, nothing. It's just sitting flat, boring.
Yeah, for an interesting ticker name, I'm kind of surprised the price action.
Yeah.
You want the people to pump it?
Well, I mean, it's Dina.
Oh, how ding dong. Ding dong.
Ding dong. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Ding dong.
That's nice, huh? And I just like, you know.
Oh, dude, no liquidity at all. God, that looks awful.
Yeah.
B7, did you get my DM? I don't know if you did. I wasn't sure which one you were talking about.
Disney holding up nicely and the volume still up.
Alright, ARDX is starting to curl off that bottom of support. Could easily be taken for a 10-cent move. It's $1.89, so it's cheap. Take it to $2 for a VWAP hit. If anybody wants to scalp it. You gotta go in heavy to make some money off of it, though.
The volume in Facebook is high.
Yo, Disney. I'm still in. I still got my 175. I wanted to go rip to like 176. Negative.
Oh, man.
No, you're all good, brother. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss that before I hop off. Potter style.
Potter remix.
Disney is pushing.
Who?
Disney.
Disney. Yeah.
Don't underestimate the mouse, man.
Do what?
Don't underestimate the mouse.
Dude, he will choke you out.
oh,
What?
Let's look at the chart.
Apple has a massive gap to fill on the daily.
Pelosi tested
What?
positive for COVID.
Hey.
No, watch it. She's gonna sit home and she's gonna buy more.
Yeah, she's gonna.
Yo, watch Apple.
Tesla.
Apple has a big gap. That's a big gap. Big gap. Microsoft looks like an absolute crackhead, but watch this Microsoft breaking downtrend here around 178.
Upwork high of day.
Guys, keep an eye on Microsoft starting to pick up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I grabbed the 65 call on Upwork for cheap 110.
Lulu, watch Lulu at high of day. Also staff, STAF, pushing okay here. Disney is enough to piss off the Pope here. Just sitting right underneath resistance. There we go. Disney. Disney. Do it. Now.
I gotta hop off for a second. I'll be back.
All right. New news just came in on Disney. The reviving Disney. The real one. Walt. And then he's going.
For a second there, I was expecting like legit news. I was like, wait, what happened?
No. That show is so good. Yeah, what's up? I'm obsessed with the Loki show, dude. It's so good.
Still haven't watched that.
So good. Yo, staff! About to hit $4. If anybody got in, we're ripping! I know Georgie got in. It's great. It's great! But I hate, dude, Disney knows how to leave you with cliffhangers. Keep you watching. Is anybody still in C-pop with me? This one's starting to go and head back up towards high of day. I think the Dow.
What's wrong with the Dow?
Oh no, somebody asked me what FedEx and them follow.
Go break the high.
There, you're up. Getting that nice push. We just broke that high.
Ah, Disney, my friend. Do it!
Broke the high day.
I just broke high today.
You?
That was the key use. Let's see.
I just damn near slapped the skin off my hands.
Oh,
Let's
Amazon.
go.
Look at Amazon.
Guys, if you average down with me all those times on Disney, you can TP on this pop here. But this, we're gonna need to sustain this pop 175.50. Watch Lulu.
Boozy had news, by the way.
Who?
Boozy.
Oh, watch staff still pushing pop. See pop. Whoa, TQQQ just made a new high at 124.62. I should stop drinking coffee.
Yeah, I see Airbnb sushi.
You knew that meant Airbnb too.
I had it yesterday. So, profit from yesterday position.
Nice. RCMT. What is this? RCM Technologies at 4:30 right now. Watch that one, Atlas. Georgie.
RCM.
Yeah, RCMT.
I'm bullshit. Look at this.
Yeah.
Just make that day.
Oh yeah, look at it go. It's got a gap. Never mind. No gap. Never mind. Take it back. All right, Disney. Anybody in Disney? I'm gonna add 176 this week.
Oh, spy pushing.
Who?
Spy.
Spy.
429.83.
Nice. Facebook, damn.
Rocco as well. Rocco running. So
Netflix bounced, but
if you're gonna pay
Oh.
Netflix, that's very expensive.
heck,
Because you have it.
Overstock. Oh, he's not on right now. Damn, Facebook ripped, my guy.
Yeah, keep an eye on Rocco. Manny, if you hear me, Rocco, your love.
Watch Facebook when it breaks to 341, man. It might be a good first swing. Microsoft. Oh, it's gonna go. Microsoft right here. I'm gonna grab a 280 call, I think, on Microsoft. Might be safer to go out till next week. I'm gonna trim a little bit here on CPOP as well.
If anyone got in Tesla, it should be up. It's just moved like around $5 when I said that. It's going to 650.
Lulu here. I think a 385 strike probably be good if it pushes high of day and holds it, but it needs to get that break. Come on, Disney. If it pulls back, guys, it's got to hold this level here. What's good though? Microsoft, guys, above 280, 271, 278.40 or 278.50. I'm gonna add, but I like Microsoft right now. CPOP looking great. High volume here. If you guys grab that equity. CPOP high of day. CPOP 840. Wow. I'm up. 850 right here.
Did anyone look at Amazon?
I'm watching it right now. That thing's like
Hey.
complete round bottom.
T-Bio. Look at T-Bio on the hourly. This one leaving the $30 mark with a quickness right now. Wow. What a runner.
Wow.
Yeah. Disney! Disney! Oh, let's go! Oh, gotta yawn now. Oh, ouch. You never yell or like stretch your body just a little too much. Your body's like, oh, do you want to stretch? And then you just almost stretch yourself in half. That's what almost happened to me.
Then you fart.
No. Unlike you. I'm not kidding.
I knew that's where you were going.
Oracle almost in the money. Nice, good stuff. Yeah, we're getting there. I'm hanging on. I think this one rips towards the end of the day, but Lulu edging towards that high right here, guys. Watch it. I'm grabbing a Microsoft 280 call, guys. Let's see here.
That's love. Your love. Love.
My laugh.
Love her heart.
Oh,
Like really big for you.
I thought you were making fun of my laugh.
No, I thought you said love.
Oh,
Okay.
L-U-V.
I said love your love.
got you. Got you.
Yeah. Clove my heart destroyer. More like it.
And even what wish, bro, wish. Oh.
Let's go, wish.
Oh, damn, wish. Ouch.
Nice.
Yo, Lulu. Lulu, if anybody wants to take Lulu, I'm still in AMC. I don't know if anybody else is. I still have it.
Nice.
Guys, Nero, great position to take some profit here if you want to take some off the table. My target's closer to 5. This thing could continue to just kind of grind all day. It's been a slow grinder, and the shorts have not been able to really keep it down. So, might not be bad to leave some on the table. I'm going to trim a little bit here, though.
Feel free to take profit on Disney.
Swish is asking you what wish Atlas.
Bro, look,
Sushi
you,
repeated.
Sushi, you bought full position at the top, bro. I told you size in. I told you size in.
This man said size in, and it just slid the whole Yo, did you guys just grab? Oh my God, there's too much going. Hold on. So Zoom just rebounded, really, really strong. Microsoft's heading towards that high of day, guys. I have a 280 contract. Microsoft 280 call.
Which PayPal? Which PayPal?
Sushi, yesterday on live, I said I'm adding more Wish.
Yeah, you told him, look, I add here, I'm down, I'm gonna add more, so I'm gonna average down. This is how we do it. We add
That's what we do.
This is how we do it. Sorry.
Exactly. I'm adding your bits. I bought some at 11. I bought some at 10. I bought some yesterday at 9 something.
If you get a wish upon a star, dude.
Like, imagine I had Wish, like, full position. My wife is gonna divorce me next day.
Oh God. Did hey, yo, anybody in Disney, anybody in Microsoft, if you guys are still in, I'm still holding Disney, still have it. I'm going to probably keep holding it. Microsoft, I just entered just a few minutes ago the 280 strike at 142 per contract. So I'm in that 280 strike right now. It's a little bit early. It hasn't broken pre-market highs. That's at 278.85 with the immediate target of 279.50 and then ultimately the 280 mark as well. Those of you curious about the setup, this is a downtrend that we had. We gapped up above that downtrend, filled our gap, retested said downtrend, and now are reversing to the upside. So those of you who averaged down several times with me on Disney, you guys should be very much up because you have several different entries. Beautiful. Bruh, what is that? What is that?
Sushi, you photoshopping pictures, bro?
He deleted it. Oh my God.
Gonna follow her, bro. Leave it, why you delete it?
Sushi.
Send me the answer. Send me the answer.
Yo, mRNA, guys. A new high of day at 341. If anybody's not in mRNA, it's probably too late now, but hot damn.
Shouldn't be trading.
You should go home.
Yeah.
Let's go home. QUBT, guys. If you're in quantum computing with me, we're edging towards high of day here. Disney, new high. Disney, baby. Anybody? I don't think anybody's in any of my plays right now, except for Microsoft. Anybody in Disney still? Or oh, you just sold Diz. Okay. Well, 175.50 is a good place to sell it, but I am judging you now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I am watching. I'm just kidding, BT.
Just don't mind Garrett. He can't hold his emotions.
I can't. Kenneth over here, like, basically insinuating that I'm an amateur. He's like, I don't even listen to you when you tell me to TP. Nice. Yeah, AMC. I think AMC could hit $39 today. Here we go. Microsoft edging towards high of day. Watch it for to hit that pre-market high, and then potentially pull back. So if you do feel like trimming or you're heavy, might be a good play. I'm like a bird. I want my stocks to run. Damn, Zoom with a nasty rejection. Microsoft not holding 178.50. That's that break. It's obviously 2 minutes left in this 5-minute candle, so we're good. What is SPY doing? And what are the Qs doing? Oh, Q's going up to his hourly 200-day EMA at 357.75. Disney making a new high here. Nice move.
Yeah, the Q is just filled the gap on the daily.
I don't know if I'm going to swing Oracle. I may. It may run towards the end of the day, so. New high on SPY here, guys. Large block trade into ticker VELO. 982,000 shares at 983 above the ask. Another large block trade on VELO. 650,000 shares at 982.
Oh, it's a SPAC.
Yeah.
Merger news must be around the corner. Or
Probably something. Look at the volume. Yeah. Right when I said that.
Bro, the weird thing is that this thing is algo traded like a mother.
Yeah, but as soon as it's not, it's not.
Oh,
might be.
That's what saying it's gonna rip.
Yeah, might be. I mean, maybe grab some speculative shares.
Yeah. Is there options on this thing?
Huh?
I'm gonna see if there's options on it real quick.
Yo, remember that price target I gave on Microsoft? Guess what I just saw? Microsoft $300 strike flow for January.
Boom.
Boom.
Okay, no options on VELO.
He's swinging MTSL. Or what do you think?
MTSL?
Yeah, they have measure news tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
What do you think?
I think let it pull back a little bit, maybe, Georgie, and then get back in. It might pull back.
No, I'm still in. I didn't get out.
Oh, you're still in, okay.
Yeah, I got in yesterday. I'm out.
Hey, Sushi, are you in C-Pop with me right now? 8:35.
Yeah, man.
It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm swinging it. I lose. I win. And hit my leg with me.
You already took some profit off the table, though, right?
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not very exposed.
Guys, new high on Disney here, but losing a little bit of momentum, so maybe a good idea to trim. Nice play on Disney, guys. Robert, you're in Oracle. I just bought Lulu put 375. What are your thoughts on that? Okay, I'll take a look at Lulu. Sorry, I'm just seeing that.
People with carrot.
You alright?
No, I'm just asking Sushi if he's in C-pop with you.
Yeah, Lulu actually does look like anywhere below 379, 75. This thing will likely pull back. It doesn't look great. Has to bounce at 380. My stop loss would be high a day if I was in a short position. So not bad. Lulu looks pretty good.
Wish how you play.
Yeah, remember what I said on Microsoft, guys? That we could go test those highs. We need the 9-day moving average to catch up. So if you're in, I'm not going to average down until we bounce here, just like we did on Disney. But again, if you guys are in Disney, maybe take a little bit of profit off the table here. Volume has been consistent all day, but I do see a potential pullback here in just a little while, more than likely in the next couple 5 minutes. If anything, we could flag straight into 175.50 and then pop. Otherwise, we could pull back, which would give us a third tap of support. So.
You're not in C-pop? Okay, then why are you watching?
He just cares about me.
Ah, Ah,
Cares about my position.
something behind the scene I don't know.
He did send me some candy.
Okay,
He sent me like the coolest snack box I think I've ever got in my life.
just setting you up.
We're like pen pals, but with candy. I gotta send him some snacks from America. They're not that impressive.
Where are you gonna send him? That's not.
This is a Hershey's bar.
No, I'm gonna send him those like those really gross like not just kidding. The little they're like gel. You like kids just squeeze them into their mouths. It's disgusting. You seen those candies before? It's like in a tube. Americans got some really gross candy, dude. Like just as like in the concept of what is actually happening, like food wise, it's pretty disturbing. It's pretty much sugar, gelatin, and water straight with some artificial. I need to send some gross fish cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and
What?
hard pass on that one.
Fish cheese?
Unless, I mean, we could do it. You know, maybe. Nah.
Some caviar. Sushi, some caviar.
Fish
You
cheese.
know the caviar?
Caviar. Yeah, I know caviar.
Caviar.
You know, I'm not that fancy though. I've never craved caviar in my life. Hey, EcoWave, WA, that one just is popping up randomly. Not anything crazy to watch here, but I'm just peeping it. Microsoft, guys, as long as it holds this 278 level, I'm fine with the trade. I just would like to see it bounce here in the next 35 seconds. Otherwise, this is a rejection here, and I'll go ahead and just take the trade off the table.
Neuro, you should be up at least 14-15%. So feel free to trim, take profit, what you want to do.
I'm up 19%. Okay.
Let me read that real quick. So, BT, do you know how to sell covered calls?
Neuromax Nerve Simulator scores FDA breakthrough designation for fibromyalgia.
Yep.
So that's legitimate news there, guys. I'm gonna add a little bit more to my neuro position as well. I'm gonna hold this.
BT, yeah, if you know how to sell covered calls, what you could do? Let me look at their chain, their options chain, real quick.
You know what's been popping up? Tusk, Mammoth Energy. Doesn't have a lot of volume though.
So they don't have weekly contracts, which sucks. That really sucks, but they do have monthly.
Alright, Microsoft, guys. Gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it, guys, because I think what's gonna happen here is we're going to continue to consolidate here. No worries, just a little pullback here. I think this setup may have just extended itself. So a lot of times when you have a pattern setup, the pattern will extend itself. So we'll let this candle close here, but otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and close this trade here. So I'm gonna wait for it to close this candle, and if it closes below the 9-day moving average, you're gonna go ahead and cut it. So.
RXT is a really good company if you want to invest in cloud related technologies. RXT does a really good work. So they're not a cloud provider, but they provide the technology and the software to get you onboarded to the cloud. And Amazon is a very big investor in RXT. They own a
Nice.
decent portion of equity.
Word. My uncle actually works for them.
Oh, for RXT?
Yeah.
Nice.
Really solid company, man. We use their services at work, and I've never had a complaint from any of their employees. They're really solid guys.
Nice. Yeah, their stock is hold on. I was gonna say they came down since their IPO, but
Can you
yeah,
get
sort of right in the IPO range.
can you
RXT.
get that info from your uncle?
What's that, Georgie?
He said, "Can you get us some insider info from your uncle?"
No, I've asked him actually. I'm like, bro, what's up with this stock, man? Like, he's like, I don't know. They give me 100
Do you
shares.
know if they're comped in equity?
What's that?
Do you know if they get compensated in equity?
He got like 100 shares. Oh, like that's like not much, you
That's
know.
not. Yeah, that's not much. But I mean, still, like.
I think he said 100 shares.
Yo, Fiverr Fiverr. Yo, Fiverr just broke my level for entry with the target of 229. Hold on one second. I'll give you guys I'll let you guys know what I'm taking. That's FVRR. Good lord, those expensive ass contracts.
Garrett, you do have XPEV? This one is just like, they don't want it to fall.
No, they don't. It seems like it's holding up. Those are really expensive on Fiverr, guys.
PZZA, Papa John's.
Pizza.
Yeah, pizza. PZZA.
I don't want
I know that their pizzas are worse, right?
It's awful.
Papa John's?
Yeah.
In comparison to what?
In comparison to, well, hold on, let's see. Go ahead, Atlas.
Okay, so let me just. I'm gonna lay this down for you, bro. Okay.
You're an East Coast guy, right, Atlas?
Awful. Pizza Hut, awful.
Yeah.
Papa John, awful. My opinion, local pizza is where it's at.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But
a given. That's a given, though.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah, that's a given. Pizza from local spots is always going to be better. But those of you in Disney, guys, I'm going to add another one.
Where do you live out, Atlas?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay, yeah. See, I mean, I'm in Boston, so I feel like, you know, the East Coast local pizza is like just better than, you know, a lot of places. I've gone to like.
Sorry, I was gonna say I went to a pizza place. I'm not sure I even remember the name of it because I just wanted to block it out mentally. But they put cheddar cheese on a pizza, and just a regular, as if it was just a pizza. And I just walked up and I was like, "Is this usual? Do you guys usually put cheddar cheese on pizzas?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, that's our special, like our house, like famous." I was like, "Famous?" I literally couldn't even hide it in my voice. I was like, "Famous?" I was like, "Okay." Just so why? I literally, the whole entire pizza, I left it on the table, dude. I couldn't eat it, man. It was so gross.
Really?
Oh my god, it was the war. Dude, cheddar's too sharp. You can't have that the flavor profiles just don't. If you want to put cheddar on a pizza, you got to put provolone, chicken, and barbecue or buffalo sauce and make it a buffalo chicken pizza. Yeah, you don't want that. Anyway, sorry. DraftKings, weirdly enough, moving a little bit. But I will say, amongst the shithead pizza chains, I would say...
Which one's the best?
I'd say Chuck E. Cheese is number one. Not just playing. Beyond. Yeah, I saw flow for them just a few minutes ago. I'm not touching that stock. It can lay there. It's dead meat.
Fake dead meat.
I was gonna say Papa John's is probably the best chain.
Out
of Domino's, Pizza Hut, CC's Pizza. I'm trying to think of like other chains that I might be missing.
What did you say is your favorite?
I would say Papa John's. Yo, real quick, guys, you don't have to do this. This is extremely expensive. I'm grabbing a 230 contract for August 20th on Fiverr, FVRR. That is at 1500. The spread is 14.10 to 15. So it is a wide spread, but well, I guess for the price, not really. But I also am contemplating grabbing a 240 strike as well. But I'm just going to go ahead and spend the money and go with 230 and see what I get paid. So, yeah. Fiverr, August 20th, 230 call here. DraftKings moving a little bit weird. Obviously, this is going to be a swing on Fiverr, guys. I just watched A Quiet Place last night, the second one.
Feeling good?
I don't like scary movies, but it was alright. Life be scary enough, bro. Why do people just be terrifying themselves on purpose? Peyton's over there just laughing like, I'm having fun. I've got anxiety. Yeah.
I got it. Stop tagging me.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Georgie, take that call. Now!
If I'm into options, I will take it.
Alright, if you guys are still in Microsoft, we didn't break that level. We held it. Watch Microsoft here to clear pre-market highs at 278.92. Still holding on to Microsoft. So, AF, you're good. Just be patient. Hopefully you sent that. Forget the other 100 chemicals.
BT, so here's the solution to what you were messaging me about.
You can't shake me out. Sorry, go ahead.
Sell 2.5 strike covered calls January 20th, 2023. Your average is 2.3. So if they were to go into the money and you were to get exercised, it doesn't matter. Because regardless, you're going to get the premium off the contracts for selling it, and you're going to get the price difference between your average and what the exercise price is, right? So you're going to get that premium there. So both ways you'll profit, and that's if you want to hold on to those shares for that longer period.
Snow.
And when that happens,
oh shit.
Well, if you don't get exercise,
what are you taking, Heck?
Contract ends up expiring. Then at that point you've kept the shares and you've made the money off the contracts. Those contracts right now are selling for $60 a pop. That's $120. So I would sell 2 covered calls against it.
Guys, sorry, go ahead. I was just going to give people my target for Fiverr for this swing trade into tomorrow is 232.85. So going in the money and taking profit. What?
Snowpox. Down there on snow.
Yeah, I'm watching the 260 strike here. I'm going to grab it. Hold on, let me go look at the chain.
And if you end up having more shares than you thought, I'm not sure if you have any other accounts, then sell the same contracts again. For every 100 shares, just sell 1 contract. But don't sell contracts if you don't have the shares. So just make sure they're covered so you don't get exercised if this thing for some reason were to gap up. Now the downside to this is, let's say between now and January 2023, this stock runs to 60, okay? That sucks because you can't sell unless you take a hit for buying back that contract, right? And that contract is a 2.5 strike. So if the stock goes to 60 by then, that contract's going to be thousands and thousands of dollars for each one for you to buy back. So you kind of have to weigh it out that way.
Lulu, what do you do? Uh-oh, Ellie's budge. Guys, watch Lulu. Remember I said the 384 right outside of the money on Lulu. Watch this one breaking out of a flag here. Those of you on YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and close it down for the day. We will be, when you're day trading, what time frame do you do it on? The 5 or the 3? I use the hourly and the 5-minute in combination after doing my analysis on the daily and higher time frames to find out where my major targets are. That's usually where eyes will focus. If it's struggling with the level, I'll watch the 1 minute in order to get an idea of what's setting up on that time frame. But yeah.
Shop is running as well.
Forget about it. Well, I'm not going to be able to tell anybody if I do that. So, let's see. I want a deep dish pizza. That's what I want. I want deep dish.
I'm trimming some neuro here.
I hate crunchy pizza.
We're well above my target.
I want to eat beans and toast in London with Georgie.
Get you some fish.
Yo, Lulu! If you guys got Lulu, I just alerted that right before the break. It's starting to move here for that 384 target. Microsoft still looking good, guys, holding that level. Fish and chips. Pizza, pasta is the only food I eat. I could make you candied maple or candied maple pecan fried chicken. Hey, yo, heck, that's what I went over this morning. That's exactly, literally that verbatim. If you go look at SPY right here on my daily, I don't know if it's going to show up because I've got it all split up. Yeah, there it is. That looks terrible, but you get the point. That they were there. Now that I've switched time frames, it looks terrible. But yeah, like literally, I found that so interesting. Vegemite and toast.
Record high, pull back 3%. Record high,
Right,
pull back 5%.
Yeah, and right now we're huh?
The line is the 50 SMA.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes me want to hold Microsoft, like go long.
Yeah.
Lulu, guys, is anybody in that?
Let me show you an interesting chart related to what Heck just posted.
Yeah.
Because if you took paper up and a plug as well. Thank you. Welcome.
Square is pushing up.
Yeah, if you guys took Microsoft, guys, you're green. You're so green. You're the greenest. 278.85 here. That's where we need to break. That's pre-market highs. And then we can go and proceed.
Big C?
No, get out of here, Big C. I used to play that thing when an IPO, dude. Got burnt. Burnt! Damn! I would have just... Actually, I think going back into, like, the beginning of summer, I would have just been breaking green on Big C. Oh, wow, that one has a pretty big round bottom, my guy. You could see that one up at 66.
Big C.
All right. Those of you in Microsoft, everything looks good so far. Just need to see this break of pre-market highs. If we get a rejection, you guys feel free to take profits. It doesn't have the greatest setup here for continuation. I will admit, this one looks as if I can't be too sure here, but it looks as if it's having a hard time holding up this level. So I've been to Italy before and was very disappointed with their pizza.
Really?
Well, it's probably totally different pizza. Like I've had Italian pizza. It's not.
And Shopify right now, guys. Shopify.
What's it doing?
It's going up.
Oh damn! Yeah, it's an inside day too, right? Hold on.
What's that?
I think it's it's having an inside day. Is it?
I don't know.
Let me go look at the hourly real quick.
Damn, it blasted through that 14.99.
Yeah, it ripped right off the 9-day moving average too.
They got that price target upgrade to 1,700. I'm not sure who it was from.
Damn, that's nice. Remark Holdings tweets, top 5 in the world, facial recognition, face mask, proud of our remarkable AI team. Big C is ripping right now. Hold on one second. MRK, Mark. Yo, look at Mark popping right here, guys. High volume. I've actually heard of these guys. Remark Holdings tweets, yeah, they work with facial recognition, computer vision technology in the world. They literally are top 5, and they're at 146 here. We need to write down those 2 companies. I'm going to write down those 2 companies here. I think I'd like Remark here. That volume is pretty crazy, guys. Buy the rumor, sell the news. That was more of a rumor. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Look at the volume off of that tweet. Guys, I'm going to buy just a handful of shares here of Mark before it ends up moving. Walmart. Never mind.
You keep an eye on the plank, sorry. A plank.
Plank?
Yeah, PLNK. It's outside the Bollinger Pass.
I'm going to make you walk the plank. Wait.
Blink.
Yeah, I thought you said plank, dude. I was like, plank?
Yeah, me too. No, blink. Wow, dude, what a recovery on the day.
Yeah, that was a ripperoonie. Look at the angle. Look at the angle of pre-market. I think, yeah, you're up against downtrend. If you look at the bottom right-hand corner of my screen.
Guys, Neuro just not stopping.
Staff. Is anybody still in staff?
What's this?
DJ. Get rid of this combination. Burn it.
I prefer sushi spot, not this.
I feel like my girl would like that pizza. She likes bananas on everything.
What is that pizza? What? I've seen people in Sweden eat some pretty gross pizzas, though.
MC going for high up there right now.
You know what? If that was disguised as a peanut butter and banana honey sandwich, totally okay, though. Like, that is clever, and that deserves an award. Is anybody in STAF? Neuro, new high. Crazy movement there. Dude, my daughter thinks that if she slams against my door enough that she will break it down.
Oh.
Yeah, did you grab staff?
I grabbed it with you.
Yeah, that's fine. We're practically holding hands right now via shares. It's beautiful. Alright.
If anyone got in DDT as well, man, should be up.
Nice. Good job.
I'm grabbing him and his stuff as well.
AMC.
I'm still in that. Yo, nice job, Ked. Great job, dude. 7K day, dude. Amazing. Amazon. Fuck yeah. Wow, you made a grip off Amazon. Nice job. And NVIDIA. And Apple. Sheesh.
Nice job.
Nice job getting to your funk, too, man. You did a really good job managing yourself. I don't think he's on, but...
He went from, like, full FOMO daily to, like... No, I mean, you know, take it as a compliment. He went from full FOMO daily to, like, being able to actually be composed when he's watching stuff rip without him. Or fall without him.
Yeah.
You know, the main thing with this stocks, to never chase. If you're gonna chase, it's gonna put reverse on you. Just wait. Chill. It's gonna come to you.
Yep. And a lot of times, higher time frame, hourly, if you're day trading, take a step back. Always, as in life, take a step back. Usually a bit wider perspective will give you a sense of calm. Or panic if it's a really terrible position. But you got to maintain both. All right, guys, I got to go eat. I've pretty much just been on a caffeine IV drip here for the entire morning. And my eyeballs are, huh?
GameStop just made high pay, going to pre-market high the week fell.
That thing can catch. I'm done. Nope.
Has anybody been watching Neuro?
I'm in Neuro still. Why? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, it's like,
exactly.
dude, look at Staff. You want to see his stock goes higher faster, bro?
Oh, great to see you.
I'm gonna cause a circuit breaker crash.
Server Garrett, I like it.
It's in my blood, or something.
Tell them to buy stuff and TikTok, bro.
What?
Tell them to buy stuff and TikTok.
There you
You going?
go. No. I risked it for the biscuit. Nice job, Nate. Ooh, biscuit acquired. Neuro. That's big stuff, dude. That's a serious disease. That sucks. Dude.
Fibromyalgia?
Yeah. Port blend coffee or any port side blend coffee is so gross. It's like they port
blend?
I don't know. It's like they put steel slivers in it or something. It's just something so like a burnt nut.
That sounds gross.
Shut the fuck up. It's just awful. I want my breakfast blend. That's hilarious.
Staff opened up.
Yep.
Yeah, watch it on as well.
I'm trying to get a staph infection. Let's go. Go. Why do they halt things like that? That wasn't even that big of a move. Like, Neuro's ripping harder. See, look at that. That's where they hand select that bullshit.
Are you talking about cats?
No, staff. Why did they halt staff? They're not holding Neuro.
Because
Yeah,
Neuro's climbing
yeah.
slower.
Yeah, stuff made like almost 15% in one candle.
Oh, Bitcoin, all cryptos just got a big candle.
Something just happened news, I'm sure.
Staff's about to break 6. Guys, if you've been in staff, not a bad idea to take some profit off the table here and get, manage your risk well.
What was your entry on staff?
I was at 432 and then I averaged down at 398.
Nice. C-pop, guys.
PayPal. PayPal's popping.
This morning.
Guys, there's
Pre-market highs.
Look at PayPal.
279.50. 297.50 would be my entry for PayPal. $300 calls probably. I'm not taking it because I am starving. And I gotta eat something other than stocks right now.
I've been seeing rumors of Apple potentially buying crypto, but I don't know how true this is at all. It's gonna be interesting to see if it does play out or not.
JOB is also running with that staff stock, so and that one's at 53 cents. So Moho, M-O-H-O. Oh my god, wow, what is happening? Why I just looked at it and it ripped. Why you do this? Guys, I am out of Microsoft. I do not like this pattern here. Take a look at it. I think this is a reverse. Yeah, I'm out of Microsoft. Yeah, I don't like that. Kind of looks like a ascending wedge here. PayPal though, again, $279.50. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop off, guys. I'll see you guys tonight, or those of you on YouTube. Nice, you got out. Good.
Are you out for the day, Garrett?
No, I'm not out for the day.
Oh, okay.
I'm always here, literally. Always.